Hello everyone. Hey, welcome to Redline Collectibles. I'm so glad that you found my site. Today I'm going to just give you a quick preview of some of the cars up for sale on a live auction that I'm conducting on Facebook. There's a Facebook site called Studio-Redline, and every week, normally on Tuesdays, I sell Redlines in a live auction format. It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of things to learn while you're there, even if you don't buy. You'll learn something new about Redlines that maybe you didn't know before. So I'm going to start out with a couple of Farbs here. In case you don't know, but maybe you do. In 1972, Mattel manufactured what was called the Farbs, Farbs. Now, of course, sitting up here is the miles ahead. And what's cool about this is that it was a short-lived series. Sort of a tongue-in-cheek vehicles, produced in 72. They were advertised as fantastic car kooks. These were a series of cartoonish people. Yeah, cars that, people acting as the bodies and the wheels attached to their arms and legs. I also have a high gear here. Again, just kind of a kooky thing going on. It was a brainchild of an independent toy designer by the name of Eddie Goldfarb, believe it or not. And Eddie was basically the creator, and so the series was named after Goldfarb as a tribute. Oh, man. At this time, here's a hot Rodney, and I was just thinking that, the creativity, right? They were manufactured, of course, by Mattel, the Redline era, but they also were used on Hot Wheel products that were not officially branded as Hot Wheels. So you'll never see these as branded Redlines. Yeah. So I only have 3 to show you today for the upcoming auction that's coming up, like I said, on the 6th of June, this Tuesday, starting at 4:30 Central. 4:30 Central. So the other thing about the Farbs is the back of the packaging. Man, there are so many numerous tongue-in-cheek descriptions. For instance, I don't know, fantastic car kooks. Smile a lot, make them your friends. Or follow their noses, tickle their toes. Hit them from behind with your big belter booster. Yeah, I'm telling you, so many cool memories of playing with the Farbs. Yeah. Along with the Farbs, we'll be joined by a couple of neat little flying color era cars. So this is the 1976 version that the hood does not open up on this particular cast. You can see there's a couple little micros and playware issues on it. But if you're looking for clean tampos, that's what we're going to have on the 6th of June, starting at 4:30 Central on Studio-Redline. Another flying colors I think you'll really enjoy is actually they kept the name Custom Volkswagen, but of course this was the flying colors era with the bug on the top. The early version of this had the stripes on the roof and the cowl and the back and the front, but it was too hard to maintain a consistency of the stripe placement. So Mattel abandoned the stripe version and just went with the bug up on top. So if you have a stripe version, they're very hard to find. Metal base. They're very hard to find clean, as an example. Yeah, kids didn't know what they had, did they? I'm going to be doing a couple of deal or no deals during the auction. So I'm going to be offering a high tail hauler as a deal or no deal. A lot of these will be entry-level prices. I think you'll enjoy to capture a nice little, maybe a tougher little gem. Maybe there's a little bit of wear on this thing. It's not perfect, but it is acceptable from the standpoint of the tampos. They're pretty crisp. And so I'm going to be offering a couple of those in the auction as well, as I mentioned. And then I think you'll really enjoy, tell you what, let me take a couple of these off of here. 8 miles ahead. Get some of these guys going. We'll take the Farbs off of the turntable for now and show you a couple of other cars that I'm going to be running on Tuesday the 6th starting at 4:30. I'm going to call them the military. I've got a couple of, the gun bucket, and she's pretty, man. This one is really clean. Yeah, the former owner took care of his toys. So many times you see the sharp edges on this, and the gas tanks worn and that kind of thing. Look at how clean that is. One of the few Redline era toys that don't have red lines in the back. You think of the Aw Shoot, that has no red lines at all. Along with the gun bucket is going to be the gun Slinger. Look at the clean tampos on this one. Olive, very, very clean, guys. Yeah, this is something you can really sink your teeth into. You'll never have to upgrade again. Plastic base, of course. And the tampos, that's the key. Super clean, super beautiful. I put a couple of militaries up there. And then when I think about military, I also think about municipal. So I'm going to have a couple of municipal cars. When you think of that, what do you think of? Well, of course, you got the fire department. Kind of a toned little monster here. Nice shiny grill. A little Plymouth Fury action here. Nice reds. Nice tampo. Very nice on the top. I love it that the sirens are not all worn. Very vulnerable up on the top here with the sirens, that they get to be some edge marks, but not this one. Nice and clean, guys. Nice and clean. So that is the fire chief. And then what goes with the fire chief? Well, of course, right? The police cruiser. Please, this is going to be a choice lot. A couple of Plymouth Furies. Yeah, nice. This is the original when Mattel first ventured into the Tampo designs. The police cruiser was one of the very first Tampos that they introduced. Look how clean. After all that time, it's still there. Nice dome. Decent sirens up on top. Almost perfect. Beautiful black and white. Nice Tampo on the passenger side. Shiny base. Oh man, these are nice cars. So that's just sort of a little look. I want to show you I thought this was really cool. You know, I've had a couple of discussions with particular collectors who really love Red Barons. Now, I know you could easily poo-poo that, but the Red Baron I'm going to be selling through an auction on the 6th of June, starting at 4:30 Central on Studio-Redline, is a Red Baron. Look how dark that is. Very dark Spectraflame red. Have you seen one like that? Do you have one that dark? Obviously the helmet's a little corroded. Iron crosses are still there. But I'm going to show you a comparison. So here is a very dark Red Baron Spectraflame. Let me show you what they quote-unquote normally look like. And that would be the Spectraflame here on the left. Look at the difference between the two. Still Spectraflame red, but look at the difference in color. Isn't that cool? Wow. And then, not to be outdone, let me show you something. I have a third comparison for you. I know he's a Blackwall, but the enamel, I don't have right now, I don't have an enamel Redline. I have an enamel Blackwall, but look at the difference in the reds. I may offer these all at one time in the auction. I may offer these all at one time. Someone maybe want to collect all three. Those will be up for grabs. 2 red lines and a Blackwall. And then I think to finish off the video here, I'm going to put a Grail up. What does Grail mean? Grail means a car that you have a hard time finding, and when you do find it, you have to find it clean. and that is the 1973 produced Porsche 917 in enamel hot pink. This is it glows under black light, really a very unique glow, very clean. Of course, made in Hong Kong. Shiny base, straight through axles, of course, in the front, caps in the back. What a gem, guys. So this is considered a Grail. I'm going to put that right there. That's your Grail car, and then a couple of Red Barons. Well, until then, I hope to see you at the auction, and also I'm going to cut a video here. I have some additional cars to put on my my site where we run Buy It Now Redlines, and that site is called redlinecollectibles.com. Here's just a quick little commercial here. I'm going to be running Redlines all the time, 24/7 at redlinecollectibles.com. Stop by, check it out, and when you subscribe, you'll be notified when I put new cars up. In fact, you want to do that QR code, go ahead and snap the QR code to take you right to the site. Makes it real simple. So until then, I wish you the best. Have a great rest of your Sunday. And like and subscribe and share the channel. I really appreciate it. Brought to you by a person that really enjoys your presence, both here on the YouTube channel, your presence in the auction, and your comments and suggestions and your camaraderie. Contact me anytime. It's always a pleasure working with you. Thank you so much for your support. Bye, everybody.